Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to drop a bonus read for you. How are you, my bull gang? I hope you are well. How are you faring today? Sound off below. Tell me about it. The full moon is in Taurus, and so is the eclipse that's going on. So tell me how you're going. How's it going for you? It's been very emotional for me, for sure. Been purging a lot of stuff. I'm grateful for it. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a different spread for you today, Taurus. We're going to talk about, first of all, what is the common ground between you and your person? I don't care if you're married or dating, or if it's the person who's distant from you and you're thinking about them. What's the common ground, the love interest in your life? We're going to ask straight up about love. Wow, there we go. Both of you are interested in a commitment. That's the energy that you share. Tell me about Taurus's person. Tell me how Taurus's person feels in this connection. Tell me about Taurus's person. How do they feel in this connection? Your person feels like there's conflict. So they do want the commitment, but there might be some emotional conflict right now. Tell me how Taurus's person sees them in this connection. How does this person see Taurus in this connection? As a friend or a colleague. Interesting. So some of you could work together, possibly, but you may be in opposing roles. This actually happened when I was in my marriage. My husband and I worked at the same place, and we were in rather opposing roles. So the friends and colleagues. So it could be someone that you met through a friend of a friend. They see you as that, but they see you as someone that they do want to continue to have connection with. They also see you as someone that is very good with a group of people, so they can take you to their friends, they can take you to their parents' place. It feels like somebody here is thinking very serious about you, but there seems to be some conflict, like your person sees themselves in this connection as having conflict. It could also be that maybe they see you as having a lot of friends and colleagues. Maybe you're occupied. Maybe you're otherwise occupied. What's the universe's advice for this connection, please? Oh, the advice might be to let it go. Okay, we'll keep reading. Tell me what the foundation of this relationship is, please. What is the foundation? What's holding it all together? New supportive connections. So this person is supportive. They help you with things. You understand them. You have a kinship. You don't really have to talk much about the painting that you're looking at. You're kind of, you know what they're thinking. They kind of know what you're thinking. The advice could be, don't tether the boat. We're looking at two of them here. We're looking at two sailboats, right? It almost feels like somebody is not sure if they want to be tethered to the dock. They don't want to settle down. Like that might be the conflict, right? What else we got here? Joyous fun. Okay. Thanks for that. That's good. We need something to clarify with, though. What are we going to do? Okay. Here we go. Who is this commitment? What is this commitment about? Maybe it's not a love commitment, right? Tell me what this, maybe what is this commitment? Tell me more about that. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, thank you for cross-watching a Taurus. I appreciate you. Everyone's welcome in the Bull Tribe. All right. Tell me about the commitment, please, for Taurus. Taurus, if you are interested in a private read, please know the sale is still on. 10% off of all of my readings. Please look in the description below this video for your code for 10% off. It's on until October 31st. All right, so we've got commitment. We've got the Queen of Swords, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got the Sun, who is Leo, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's all the fixed signs. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. We've got a lot of fixed energy here. I feel like somebody is about to get a commitment. And I don't think it's one that you have to ask for. I think that the reason you're getting the commitment is because you've liberated yourself. I don't really even think you had to say anything. The thing is that that's the thing about liberation. I mean, this is probably a liberation of thoughts and words, but it feels like it feels like you didn't really even have to say anything at the beginning, I don't think. But I think you are. Now you're speaking out. You're saying what you are no longer scared to lose anyone. This is the divorcee. You're no longer scared about losing anyone. So I think that what you're doing, Taurus, is you're just going at it like, look, I got something to say. Can we talk about what's going on from here? You get to a point, right, where you want to know what direction this is going. Am I wasting my time or am I not? Yeah. Look, I'm just going to say, it's Scorpio season, right? And Mars and Mercury are in Scorpio. And with the Sun and the Queen of Swords, it tells me that things have the ability to maybe get a little harsh. That one of you is a runner. If it doesn't go right, somebody's just going to walk out. It feels like the energies of swords and fire are both masculine energies. So it feels like feminine energies in lower supply. That's what it feels like. And we have great clarity on what we need to change in order to make this move forward. So it feels like somebody is trying to get a solid commitment or give a solid commitment. I feel like you are going to get it because the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's a fated connection, right? And it could be with a Leo or an air sign or somebody who has a mixture of all of those for sure. So there's a lot of changes coming that you will see them coming, my friend. You'll see the changes coming because the Sun is here and they are really, really good changes. I think you're about to get some really good news as it pertains to a commitment. So your person is in conflict about what they want to do here, I think. How your person feels about the connection is conflict. They don't know if they want to settle down. The King of Pentacles is the one who does settle down. That's the one who is, wanting to be a father, wanting to be a husband or a wife, somebody who wants stability. It's time for me to settle down and, build a home, build things in the 3D. So the conflict here, your person could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, by the way. The conflict here is that I'm not sure if I want to settle down, but I know that this person is my soulmate. Somebody is in emotional conflict. That sailboat is being thrown, around in the waves in the water. It seems like tumultuous energy, emotional energy that's being strewn about. And I want to say that maybe your person is trying to get a solid, grounded feeling about what they want to do next. And they're coming out with, look, I feel like an emotional conflict about this, but this person I know is my soulmate. It's not someone I want to be without. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the one who is digging for information. It feels like your person is really trying to come up with an answer, digging for information. It's like they're going over things, making checklists in their head. Well, they have this and they have that, and I know they don't have this, and I mean internally. I don't mean the things that you possess or own. I mean like this person is like, these are all the things that are on my checklist, and they don't have 3 of these, or they don't have a few of these. And so this person's in their conflict because they know that the connection they have with you is a soulmate connection, but they're not exactly sure if they want to settle down for that. Now, I think that this person sees you with this friends and colleagues energy, that you're really good with people, but it feels like you're very busy, or you like to go out, or you like to be out with friends, or maybe you do a lot of extracurricular things at work or with friends. This person, I think that their conflict is that you might like to go out too much. This person's looking at settling down, right? They're the King of Pentacles. They're looking at settling down. Maybe we have friends over, but we don't have massive parties. We're not going to the bar. It feels like this person still sees you as maybe in a bit of your party phase where you want to be around people all the time. And tell me about that. But they're very much in love with you. They see you as someone who's incredibly strong, very courageous, someone who's been healing for a very long time. They see you as someone who they want to offer their cup to. They have an offering for you. They also see that you're offering the cup. I think that your person sees you holding the cup. They know how you feel. They know your feelings, and I feel that for them, they also love you, but I do feel like they feel they're going to have to be courageous in order to be with you because of the friends and colleagues. It almost feels like it's a competition. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So this person also sees you as very slow to commit. And of course, Taurus, that's who you are, right? You're slow to commit. They don't think that you're very open with them. They think that maybe you're very closed down. I've been accused of that once in a while, that, that I'm very serious sometimes, and I'm really grateful for my Sag rising because sometimes it breaks the silence. But it feels like here that this person doesn't want to let you go. They want to hold on to you, but they don't particularly see that you want to settle down like they do. And I think somebody here is about to cut their losses. Like, I feel like it's two people who are on different vibrations. And so, we don't have the same vision, right? A lot of people get into a relationship because everybody's cute. Everybody's handsome. You have a great body. You have great eyelashes. You have great nails, right? Maybe they're working out. And a lot of people get into a relationship because of that. But then we stop looking at the fundamental differences, which are, I don't really want to have to stay home. I like going out. I like being among people. I like having friends. And this person is in conflict about whether or not they want to carry on the relationship because they seem that like you're disinterested in them. But they are the one who is willing to give you stability. They know you're the soulmate, and they're trying to find reasons to stay. But they're at great conflict because they feel, this person is feeling a little bit ignored. Tell me about the loss. The King of Swords will cut that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. So this person's standing here, right? It looks like maybe that the tethers come apart, but it feels like if it doesn't, the King's going to cut it. I think that this is a soulmate connection because we have the King and the Queen of Swords, right? You could be dealing with someone who is incredibly intelligent, very creative, someone who's maybe Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I feel like you two you share that energy. But I also feel like the King won't be held down. And since the Queen is up here, I feel like he's the King. Feminine or masculine, right? I say he because there's a man on the card, but it feels like you're if you don't loosen the tether, which I mean is like if you don't stop demanding that they do things for you, dress a certain way, give you some sort of a daily text, if you don't stop demanding things, this King is going to cut themselves out of this relationship. For those of you who are in this relationship. And the thing is this has the potential to be incredible, a commitment with the Sun, right? And open conversation. But I feel like somebody doesn't want to be feeling like they're in the way all the time if you're going to be out with friends and doing social things. And it could be a difference of, moon and rising sign. I'm very social, you're not very social, or vice versa. So we have loss. And I feel like that if this person has to be tethered, either one of you really, I think you're the one who's going to cut out the other person because it becomes burdensome at that point. And it's not, I feel like there's lots of love here. That's the thing. It feels like there's a lot of love here, but it feels like somebody here is just about ready to walk away or disconnect because somebody is trying to hold them down or maybe make them be a person that they don't think that they are. There are new supportive connections coming in here. The foundation that holds this up is new supportive connections. And friends and colleagues could also be that maybe you are a person who has to be social because of your work. Maybe you're a realtor. Maybe you're an interior designer. Maybe you do a lot of dinners out with clients. Like it's friends and colleagues, right? But somebody here is feeling slighted about that. Tell me about the new supportive connections. What do we need to know? This is somebody new here. This is somebody new. It could be a friend. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. But it feels like what's holding up the foundation here is that you're always inviting in new connections. Like you don't have like a, one or two people in your life. It feels like you're very social and you like to include people. And so you're always adding new connections, I think. So you are constantly meeting people, which tells me that it could be a work thing. Maybe your friends are your work friends, right? So the new supportive connections here. And it feels like, there's worry because I feel like there's already conflict and this person doesn't like that you're out with friends all the time. I feel like there's hope that we can get through this period of tough stuff here. Because the Nine of Wands is here and the Star is here. We're hopeful that we can get through this. You know what it is? I think that this person has some trauma. And it might be that they're experiencing some sort of a trigger of being left out or feeling rejected. And so I don't think that you're over partying. There's nothing here that says that. It doesn't say that you're being irresponsible. There's nothing here that says that. But I think that this person is in conflict because they have their own trigger they're dealing with. And every time you add someone socially to your circle, it stresses this person out. Because it almost feels to them like it's a conflict of... it feels like if this person's not going to give me all of their attention, the King of Pentacles would expect that you would stay home, watch movies, rather than going out. If this person's not going to do that, maybe we just, have a fundamental difference here. We have the Moon. I feel like somebody, it feels like every time you add someone to the tribe, this person stresses out that they're going to get a little bit less of your time each time. And so you have a worry. It's a bit of a worry for you. Can we make it through this? Like, is this person always going to be behind the fear wall? Are they never going to want to be, in the midst of things, having fun? And I feel like the Moon here is telling me that I don't know. I'm not really sure of this connection. And so, it feels like this person feels as though you want them to do, meet your friends, be out with your friends, your work colleagues, whatever. And I don't think they're willing to do it because they're showing up as the King of Pentacles. And I feel like if you try and force that person into doing this, I feel like they're going to cut the tether and you're going to have the loss. But is it really a loss? Like, it's a vibration that probably isn't going to work. Either you're going to have to fit into their box or they're going to have to fit into yours. And that tells me that there's a very, very much a big difference here. And it feels like, the commitment is great. It feels like we have clarity. We want to commit. Everything's going great. The Queen of Swords is here, though, hiding in the background. And we know that you're the King of Swords, right? So you two talk to each other in a way that you really understand each other. And other people might say, well, how would you even say that to him? But it's like it's the way you speak with each other. Other people don't understand it. So I think that there can be a really great commitment here. But I think that, unfortunately, I feel like there's going to have to be a change in you or a change in them. And I think we're talking in fixed signs. Yes, we're talking in fixed signs. That's what the problem is. That's why it's moving so slow. Because you're a fixed sign and you could be dealing with a fixed sign. We got Aquarius here. We got Taurus here, right? They're fixed signs. So I feel like it's like we're sort of at a deadlock or a gridlock here, that I feel like what's holding this connection together right now is the fact that somebody is sort of too worried to lose you in order to say something. So it feels like the King is here, but I want to say that Nine of Wands is here with hope, hoping that I can stop worrying about this. But I don't know if I can because I can't see what's coming. We have joyous fun in the... Oh, okay. We have joyous fun and present power. It does more and more feel like that maybe you're going out with friends who are colleagues or colleagues who have become friends. People you've sold houses to. You might be invited to parties because of the work that you do. And it probably keeps you away. You have joyous fun in the present power, which tells me you're very confident and you've got things under control. You've got a lot of power. You might be a person who other people respect because of the power that you hold. Nonetheless, I feel like it requires you to have a lot of joyous fun. Okay. Who are we talking about? Tell me who we are talking about. Taurus. This person feels familiar. We've got some sort of ending that's happening over the full moon. Take that as it resonates, because we're already at the 9s, right? And it feels like with the full moon comes with an eclipse. It's the end of chapters and cutting things out. So for some of you, you're going to be cutting this connection here. I think that whoever is representative of the King of Swords is somebody who's going to end this here. I don't think it's going to be a bad ending. I don't think it's going to go out in a blaze of glory, honestly. I think that there's always going to be an attraction here. One of you has fire, and it feels like there is... yeah, you know their deal. Cold as ice is the detached feeling. So I feel like you guys are feeling detached. You also might live at a distance. And I mean like maybe they're an hour away by car. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean like overseas. I feel like there's a really big connection here, a physical connection. You're very attracted to each other. And as I said, you know, if you're attracted to each other, that's not enough to hold up a relationship. There has to be these times where we decide together what we're going to do, but it feels like two separate people living their own separate lives and don't tell me what to do. That's kind of what it feels like. Somebody might be cutting someone out. And I don't think you're going to be able to let them go because I think it's a psychic connection. I've already met this person. This person feels familiar. All right. I'm going to let that go. Thank you, Taurus, so much for coming here and watching. I appreciate you, my bull gang. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And I love you guys. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.